Someone in that room is completely calm. Everyone else is panicking, yelling, phones ringing, people losing control. But this one person just sits there, breathing normally, watching it all unfold like they've seen it before. And you can't stop wondering, how are they so calm right now? What do they know that everyone else doesn't? You've probably met someone like this. Someone whose voice doesn't shake in an argument. Someone who seems almost unbothered by things that would wreck anyone else. And maybe you assumed they had it easy. But here's what most people never realize. That calm isn't the absence of struggle. It's the result of it. Today I'm going to show you why the people who struggled the most in life often become the calmest people in the room. Not because they got lucky, but because of something specific that happens inside the mind after real difficulty. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to build this calm yourself. Most people think calmness is a personality trait, something you either have or you don't. But calmness like that is rarely given. It's built through moments most people would never choose to go through. Think back to the first time something truly difficult happened to you. A loss, a betrayal, a failure you didn't see coming. In that moment, it probably felt unbearable. Racing heart, tight chest, mind spinning. Here's what most people don't realize about that moment. Your brain had no reference point. It had never survived something like this before. So it reacted like this was the worst thing that could ever happen. Think of it like touching a hot stove for the first time. Your whole body reacts violently, not because the burn is unbearable, but because your brain has no experience with it yet. But here's where things get interesting, because the second time something hard happens, something starts to shift. Every time you go through something difficult and survive it, your brain quietly updates its file on what unbearable actually means. The second heartbreak doesn't feel as catastrophic as the first, not because it hurts less, but because your brain now has proof that you lived through something like this before. This is called emotional calibration. Your nervous system compares new pain to old pain, and once it has enough data, it stops panicking every time. Think of it like a smoke detector. The first time it goes off, everyone panics. But once you know it's just burnt toast, you don't react the same way twice. But this only happens if one specific thing takes place. And most people miss it completely. When something painful happens, the instinct is to avoid it, distract from it, numb it, rush past it. And if you never actually process what happened, your brain never gets the update. It never learns that you survived. So the next hard thing hits with the exact same intensity as the first. This is why some people go through struggle after struggle and never seem to get calmer. They're not building calibration, they're just accumulating pain without ever processing it. So what's different about the people who do become calm? At some point, they sat with the pain instead of running from it. They let themselves feel the full weight of what happened. And on the other side of that, they realize something most people never realize until they're forced to, that they can survive things they once thought would destroy them. And once your mind truly believes that, very little can shake it again. That's not detachment, that's earned calm. Think of it like a muscle. It doesn't grow from comfort, it grows from resistance, followed by recovery. Calm works the same way. Now here's the part most people never think about, because this calm doesn't just protect you from panic, it changes how other people treat you. Think about every high-pressure situation you've been in. The person who stays calm is always the one everyone looks to. Not because they said the most, because in a room full of reaction, stillness becomes power. People don't trust chaos. They trust the person who seems unshakable, and that feeling was built the hard way, through every struggle they didn't run from. So here's how to build this on purpose. First, stop rushing past the pain. Let yourself actually feel it instead of numbing it. Second, once the first wave passes, ask yourself one question. What did I survive that I didn't think I could? Third, remind yourself of it the next time panic starts rising. Not as a distraction, as evidence. Your brain doesn't calm down from being told to relax. It calms down from proof that it's already survived worse. Every difficult thing you've survived wasn't wasted. It was data, proof your nervous system has been quietly collecting. And the more of it you have, the less the next hard thing can shake you. You've probably looked at your struggles as something that broke you, but maybe it's time to see them differently. Because somewhere inside every hard season you survived, you were being built into someone who doesn't panic the way they used to, into someone who can sit in a falling apart room and stay still. That person isn't naturally gifted. That person is you, further along than you think. If this gave you a new way to see your own struggles, subscribe. Every week we go deeper into the psychology of why we react the way we do. And drop a comment. Tell me, what's one hard thing you survived that made the next hard thing feel a little smaller?